Hello, we are now at video blog or vlog number 6. I will tell you now about the launch of my newsletter and the new introductory course to energy management. I will do that in the context of the current slow development of energy efficiency. In this way it's not all about myself, but also about facts that will interest you directly. Let's start with the last, the facts that impact you. The energy crisis in Texas, impacting 4 million people, can and will come in many more places. This crisis was worse than the one in California the last August. It proves that we are not flexible enough. With demand-side management, an approach to avoid peak demand on energy forms that are difficult to store, the crisis could have been avoided in many of the blackouts in history and in the world. Demand-side management, like many other energy management tricks, is complex and must be tailor-made for each situation. It is complex because it influences many other people and processes in an enterprise, so you really need a dedicated person to energy, which has a bird's eye or 360-degree view of the enterprise. I am really convinced that an energy manager is able to make an enterprise flexible and resilient. Just like a cane, which consists of many flexible fibers, also a state or region will be resilient against blackouts if each small and large consumer on its territory is flexible in its demand. And there we are again, we need more energy managers, this professional that you still see in so few places. I'm sorry folks to repeat it over and over again. After all, my recommendation is much more constructive than that of Cato the Elder 2000 years ago. Okay, in concrete, what would the energy manager to have done for demand-side management in a weather-determined blackout? Gas and electricity are the main commodities which are in short supply with extreme weather. They are both on momentary supply, that means difficult to store on a mega level. However, if you have a thermal problem, then storage can be made cheaper, for example in ice or hot water. Certainly for a couple of hours. A short period might be enough to relax the momentary demand. And the nice thing is, in more regular times, such storage can still be useful. Save money by exploiting dynamic tariffs. This means you use the thermal storage to purchase energy when it is cheap. The suppliers seem eager to sell at very different prices, even at a few hours of distance. So, two advantages for the enterprise: savings by dynamic purchase of energy and security of supply by bridging a blackout with the thermal storage. Delegate it to your energy manager. And now we come to a very interesting part. How do we get so many energy managers in a short term? There you can count on the Bird's Eye Energy School. In the first place, I recommend to subscribe to my newsletter. You'll find the link below the video. If you didn't subscribe yet to the video channel, you should do that of course first. Anyway, the newsletter is the big event of this week, because it is new and the first issue is today. You will have the benefit of receiving each 2 weeks a short email with a link to my growing collection of accumulated 3 decades of knowledge for energy managers, including energy efficiency and renewable energies. It is really difficult to find this information outside, and I collect this information also through interviews with specialists. That is the reason that I don't send it every week. Moreover, we have to celebrate the launch of the Bird's Eye Energy School with one introductory course of 2 hours, which is free for each newsletter subscriber. And we are nearly ready with a bigger course, a compact 20-hour online training for your technical employee to launch him or her into the function of the enterprise's own energy manager. It is compact enough to enable a quick start, but also sufficiently complete to address the complex tasks in a holistic way. I think that it is better to start soon and learn by doing. and we will not retire from our task to prepare for you the specialistic modules that you as an energy manager will need when you come to specific issues going ahead. I hope to welcome many of you to the newsletter and the introductory course. Bye bye.